Yes, it's very exciting. It's my concerto debut in Denmark. I've performed here as a soloist before, but never with orchestra. And it's been a real treat to work with Christian this week and the orchestra, who are very responsive. And it's been lovely to have a few more extra rehearsals so that we can really dig deep into the music. So it's quite an unusual program in a way, because I'm playing two substantial concertos in one program, the Schumann and also Mozart K271 Jeune Homme. And although they are very different, they both share similar qualities. They're both full of energy and enthusiasm, and you can't help but play them with a smile on your face. And the Schumann is probably very well known to audiences. It's performed a lot, and although it's his biggest work for piano to date, when he was writing it, it's still very much a chamber work. You really have a dialogue all the time with the orchestra. For example, in the first movement, after all the furore, there's suddenly a wonderful song without words, if you like, between the piano and the clarinet. And so he really draws the audience in. And the slow movement is entirely a question and answer and a dialogue between the piano and the orchestra. And it's very much chamber music, so it's really, really fun to play and get to know the players like that. And the finale is just bursting with love and energy, and it feels like Schumann can't bear to finish the piece. And as we near the end, he just keeps throwing more and more wonderful new tunes before we finish, and it's really, really nice and fun. And of course, it's also full of humor. It's Schumann is this particular work is very famous also for being rather tricky, as he plays tricks with the beats for the audience and sometimes also the players. The Mozart, on the other hand, is a very early work for him, but surprisingly so, because it sounds so substantial and already very serious. For example, the slow movement is profound, and especially the cadenzas are really dissonant and sound like the work of a very mature composer. And actually, that's one of the wonderful things about this concerto. We have a lot of cadenzas from Mozart himself, and so it's a real treat to be able to choose between which ones you play. And in the finale, a bit like with the Schumann, there's a structural surprise, and I'm sorry to give away the surprise now, but well, it's really a rondo, a moto perpetuo, but then suddenly, in the middle of it, he decides to just stop everything and invites the audience for a dance, as he has a minuet, quite a cheeky, humorous minuet, before all the fun and furor resumes. So it's a really, really wonderful piece of music.